Hello everybody, I'm here with another video. Today we're going to be creating the V-stitch. This stitch uses our chain, our slips knot and our treble crochet. So I have a ball of wool, a 4mm crochet hook and a pair of scissors. So I'm going to begin by creating a slip knot and chaining 20. If you don't know how to do this already, I do have a video on it. Insert my hook and I'm going to be chaining 20. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and finally 20. I'm going to chain 3 extra for my turning chain. Now to begin, I'm going to insert my first treble crochet into the 4th chain from my hook. So yarn over and insert, yarn over, pull through, so I have 3 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through the final 2. Now, because we are doing our V-stitch, the next thing we need to do is another treble crochet, in this same chain. So yarn over again and insert your hook into the same chain and do a final treble crochet. That is our first V-stitch. Now we're going to miss one chain at the bottom and move on to the next chain. We're going to do 2 treble crochets into that chain. There's one, and there's our second one. My wool is a changing colour wool, so I'm sorry if this puts you off. There we have 2 V-stitches. Again, we're going to miss our next chain and do 2 treble crochets into the next one. I'm going to show you this a little bit quicker. So miss one and do 2. The first row is always the hardest because you have to get into the chains, but the second row and the next rows after that are a little bit easier. Now V-stitch is difficult to get the right tension, so it can do a little bit of a smiley face or rainbow, what I call it. So it can do a happy face or it can do a rainbow face, so it's just challenging. So I'm going to complete this row and I'm going to meet you back here when I've finished. So pause the video and have a go at this row. So I've almost completed my first row. I just have one chain left, and in this chain I'm going to do a single treble crochet just to complete the row. Now for the next row I'm going to begin with my turning chain of 3. 1, 2 and 3, and I'm going to turn my work so the wrong side is facing me. Now this row is a little bit different. Instead of going in normally into our top of our V's, we're going to go into the V-stitch to create the V. So as you can see, in between your 2 treble crochets you have a gap, and that is where you're going to do your next 2 treble crochets. So if I show you, I have my 2 treble crochets here and I'm going to go in to the gap. That's a little bit tricky to see, but I'm not going to go into here, I'm going to go into this gap here. So I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to insert my hook into that gap and do a treble crochet. So now you can see I've got that gap, and I'm going to do my second treble crochet into that very same gap. Then I'm going to miss this gap, and I'm going to find my next 2 treble crochets and go into the gap between them. So yarn over, insert, and another one. So there we have our next 2 V-stitches. Again, I'm going to miss the next gap because this is my chain space, and I'm going to find my next 2 treble crochets. And you're going to repeat this all the way along the row, finding that gap between your treble crochets. This is one of my favourite stitches to do with treble crochet. It's really simple and it's really fun and it's really effective. It makes sort of a zigzag pattern when you're finished. The best way to do the V-stitch is to use 2 different colours for each row. I'm using the same coloured yarn, but it does change colour, so it will look a little bit different. But to get the real V's, you can use 2 different colours and it will stand out more. That's just a little tip. So we're coming up to our 3rd row now. So I'm just going to complete this. So I'm finding my last V and inserting, and now I've got a nice pretty pink and white yarn. So at the end of this row I have a chain 3 space. So into this chain 3 I'm going to do just a single crochet. A treble crochet. Only 1 treble crochet. And here you can see the V's starting to look a little bit more like V's. So I'm going to chain 3 and start my next row. So again, I'm going to find the gap between my treble crochets, and I'm going to do my next V-stitch. You will start to see the V's starting to take shape, and the 2 treble crochets will push apart and make a V. So I'm going to make a small swatch of V-stitches so that you can see what they start to look like after a few rows. But keep going. If you know how to treble crochet and you know where you're going in, then you should be able to complete this pattern. I'll meet you back here when I've created a small swatch of the V-stitch. So I'm just about to complete my last row, and this is how it should be looking. As I said, this works out well when you've got more than 1 colour wool. So as you can see, the rows where the colour changes, you can clearly see the V's. So I'm just about to finish my swatch. And I hope you found this video helpful and that you were able to complete a nice new pattern. In this video you were able to take the things that you had learned from our previous videos and make a swatch of a new stitch. So in our final chain 3, I'm just going to create a treble crochet. Now I'm going to chain 1 and cut my yarn and then pull through. So here I have the swatch. Now if yours is looking a little bit like the tension is wrong, if the tension is too loose, it will make a sad face. So on your next row, make the tension tighter. If your tension is too tight, it will make a happy face. So make your tension looser. That's just a few tips for tension, but I'll try and do a video on that next time or in a few weeks. If you would like to see another one of these videos, please comment down below your ideas of what stitches you would like to see. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!